Okay, this video is for those of you who, like myself, one of these Ak47 wind-up drums. I used mine a couple of times, and on about the third time I noticed when I was trying to wind the key that the spring is slipping inside. So we're going to take this apart and find out why the spring is slipping inside. So we all know how these come apart. You flip the switches, pop it open. Now mine's loaded. That's how I know it wasn't gaining any spring tension. I'm going to release what spring tension is there, which isn't much because the spring isn't grabbing. Now we're going to disassemble this, see if we can figure out why the spring isn't grabbing. First, let's dump the ammunition out here. I'm just going to dump it out. Let's see what we find. See, we all know how this comes apart, right? Twist this lever off of here. You might need pliers. Aha! Look at that, right there. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Can we see that right there? See that little silver thing? Right in there? That's the spring catch. Looks like it came loose. There's our spring. There's the spring catch up in the corner there. Let's see if we can get that out of there. There it is. See that little piece there? That was supposed to be connected to the end of the spring, holding the spring in place so you could gain tension. I'm going to show you something nobody else is going to show you here. It's how to take these things, the spring out. We're going to pull that bottom piece out. Notice there's a slot on each side, a short and a long slot. Remember that for later. Now we're going to take this piece off. Turn it 90 degrees and it should slide right off. Now we're going to pull the spring out ever so gently. You just want to pull it up, keeping pressure with your left hand thumb on the coil so it doesn't all come out at once. Just let it kind of unravel then, but you want to be careful. Okay, there you go. There's our spring. There's our spring. Now see all this little catch right on there? That's that broken piece that we found earlier. Here's that broken piece that we found earlier. That's supposed to be connected onto the end of the spring right here, but it broke off. What I'm going to do is what I plan on doing. Is just use the little screw here. I got this little screw. I'm going to put that in the wire, in the spring, in the end of the spring. So it's protruding out. You can all see that? Now if you look in here, this is the hard part, putting it back together. there's a hole in here. Can we all see that hole in the middle of the drum right there? About 1 o'clock. That's where you want to put your screw. We're going to put this screw in there. In that hole. Now we just got to kind of bend this spring back into place here. This is the tough job. Trying to do this so you can all see. You just want to coil it back up inside of there. It's easier to do down on a table. It's easier to do down on this table here. Can we all see that?